Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Michelle Ferguson and I'm the crochet pattern designer of Two Brothers Blankets. Today I'm going to be showing you how to crochet the Dutton Beanie. This beanie uses the beautiful alpine stitch and the stroll tweed fingering weight yarn that I use for the Dutton hoodie. I decided to make a hat with this same stitch and yarn and it just turned out beautifully. It has a fold over brim and you can add a pom-pom if you prefer. So for this project, like I said, you're going to need the stroll tweed fingering weight yarn or any other fingering weight yarn you can meet gauge with. I've got an F 3.75 millimeter crochet hook. This is a Furl Streamline wood hook. I will link the yarn and the hook in the description below. You'll also need the written pattern to follow along with, and if you're going to be doing other sizes, and a measuring tape, scissors, yarn needle, and a stitch marker if you prefer. I think that's everything. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, I'm going to be making the toddler size hat, and to start we're going to be crocheting the brim of the hat, the ribbing brim. So we are going to make our slip knot, and this color that I'm using here is called Forest Heather. It's a beautiful green color. We're going to chain 25 to start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So this is going to be an extra long brim because we're going to fold it over. So I've chained 25. I'm going to turn it to where the back bump is facing upward. I like to work in the back bump of my stitch, and I'm going to single crochet in the second chain from my hook and in each chain across. So I'm going to have 24 single crochet at the end of this row. All right, I've got my 24 single crochet stitches and I'm ready to start row 2. So I'm going to chain 1, turn my work, and I'm going to work 1 single crochet in the back loop only of each stitch across until I get to the last stitch. And the last stitch I'm going to single crochet in both loops. So I'm just working in the back loop only. And that's what creates our ribbing. All right, I'm in my last stitch, so I'm working in both loops. So there we go, that's row 2, and the rest is going to be a repeat of row 2. So chain 1, turn my work, work 1 single crochet in the back loop only of each stitch across, and then work in both 1 single crochet in both loops of the last stitch. So I'm going to continue that. For this size, it's 96 rows of repeating row 2, so total 96 rows, so 2 through 96. I'm going to be repeating, and then I'll show you how to join it and get started on the body of the hat. All right, I have worked 96 rows of my ribbing brim, and now I'm ready to join it. So I'm going to take both ends of my work, and I am going to chain one and turn it so that I'm going in the right direction. And I am just going to slip stitch into both stitches to join them. So I'm going to stick my hook in both loops of both ends, the first stitch on both ends, and just do a slip stitch. And I'm going to do that all the way around for the 24 stitches. All right, I've joined them together with slip stitches, and I'm not going to fasten off or anything. I am going to be working along the side of my ribbing. So I'm going to be working right here along the side of it. So for round one of the body of the hat, I'm going to do a long chain, which is just where I pull up the loop about the height of a double crochet and chain one. And then I'm going to work 96 double crochet around the brim evenly. So I'm going to do one per row. So I'm just going to do one double crochet, and then I've got my second row. I'm going to do one here. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm going to do that all the way around, just working my double crochet, one double crochet at the end of each row, and I should have 96 when I get to this other end. And I'm about to run out of yarn, so I'm going to get some more yarn as well. All right, I've worked 96 double crochet around and joined to my first stitch. Now I'm ready for round 2. I'm going to chain one and turn to the inside of the hat. This is our wrong side. And I'm going to work one single crochet in each stitch around. So just one single crochet for 96 stitches all the way around. All right, I've done one single crochet in each stitch around for row 2, and now I'm ready to start row 3. So for row 3, I'm going to long chain, turn my work. Now I'm back to the right side. I'm going to do one double crochet in the first stitch. And then I'm going to do one front post double crochet in the next stitch. So to do that, I'm going to be working 2 rows below. So I'm going to yarn over. I'm going to insert my hook behind that double crochet we did in row 1. So 2 rows below. I'm going to yarn over, pull up a loop. I have 3 loops on my hook. Yarn over, pull through 2. I have 2 loops on my hook. Yarn over and pull through those 2 loops. So I've done a front post double crochet around the stitch 2 rows below. The next stitch is going to be a regular double crochet. And then we're going to do another front post double crochet in the next. And that is our repeat all the way around. 1 double crochet in the next, 1 front post front post double crochet in the next. And I'm going to repeat that all the way around until I get to the end. And I'll join with a slip stitch to my first stitch. All right, I've completed round 3, and I've done my front post double crochets. Now round 4 is going to be a repeat of round 2, which is just chain 1, turn your work, and do 1 single crochet in each stitch around. So all your even numbered rows are going to be your single crochet on the wrong side. And then your odd numbered rows are on the right side and have your front post stitches. So I'm going to do round 4, and I'll meet you for round 5. All right, row 4 is completed, and now we're ready for round 5. So for round 5, I'm going to long chain, turn my work, facing the right side again. I am now going to start my round. My first stitch is going to be a front post double crochet. So instead of starting with a regular double crochet, I'm doing a front post double crochet in the first. And then I'm going to do a regular double crochet and then a front post double crochet. So rather than starting with my double crochet like I did with round 3, I'm now starting with a front post double crochet. And our repeat is now the front post double crochet in the next and the double crochet in the next. So I am going to work all the way around for 96 stitches. I'll end with a regular double crochet, and then I'll join to the first with a slip stitch. All right, I've completed round 5, and so now we're ready to start our repeats. So for this size, we're going to be doing rounds 6 through 13, and we're going to be repeating rounds 2 through 5. So we'll do 2, which is single crochet around, and then 3, which is the double crochet, then the front post double crochet, then 4, which is single crochet, and then 5, which starts with the front post double crochet, then double crochet in the next. So you're repeating rounds 2 through 5. Just check the pattern for the size you are making. I have completed through rounds 13 for my toddler size hat, and now we're going to start decreasing. Round 14, however, we don't decrease. We're just going to repeat round 2, which is where we will chain 1, turn, and do 1 single crochet in each stitch around. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now, and then I'll show you how to do the decreases. Okay, I have completed round 14 for the toddler size, and now I'm ready to start round 15, and this is where we will begin decreasing. So I'm going to long chain and turn my work. So I'm working on the right side. It says to do 1 double crochet in the next stitch, 1 front post double crochet in the next, around for 6 stitches. So we've done 2, 1, 2, 3 double crochet, and then a front post double crochet, 4, and then a double crochet is 5, and a front post double crochet is 6. So I've got 6 stitches. Now it says to do a decrease, and a decrease is a combination of the front post double crochet and the double crochet. So I'm going to start with a double crochet because I finished with a front post double crochet right here. I'm going to yarn over. I'm going to insert my hook into the stitch as if I was doing a double crochet, yarn over, pull up a loop, 3 loops on my hook, yarn over, and pull through 2. Now I have 2 loops on my hook. Now I'm going to work around the next stitch as if I were doing a front post double crochet. I'm going to yarn over, insert my hook behind the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop. I have 4 loops on my hook. I'm going to yarn over and pull through 2. I have 3 loops on my hook, and I'm going to yarn over and pull through all 3. So I have combined a double crochet and a front post double crochet into 1 stitch, and that is what I've called a decrease. So now we're going to repeat that around. So I have finished with a front post double crochet, even though it's part of the decrease. So I'm going to do 1 double crochet, 1 front post double, and do that for 6 stitches. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then I'm going to decrease again. So I'm going to start by, as if I were doing a double crochet, yarn over, insert my hook into the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, 3 loops on my hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, 2 loops on my hook. Now we're going to work around the next stitch, yarn over, insert hook behind the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, 4 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through all 3 to combine the 2 stitches. And I'm going to repeat that all the way around. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Your 6th stitch should be a front post double crochet each time, because then when you're going to do your decrease, you're going to yarn over, insert hook into the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, insert hook behind the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, 4 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, 2 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull, or 3 loops on the hook, and yarn over and pull through all 3. So that is how you do a decrease. You're going to repeat that all the way around. And for this size, you're going to be decreasing by 12 stitches. So I'll have 84 stitches at the end of this round. Okay, I've completed round 15. That last stitch will be a decrease in your round, and then you join to the first with a slip stitch. So now for round 16 and all of our even numbered rounds, we're just doing 1 single crochet in each stitch around. It's a repeat of round 2. So I just chain my work and turn, and I'm doing 1 single crochet in each stitch around. Okay, we have finished round 16, and now we're ready to do round 17, which is another decrease round, but it is a little bit different. So I'm going to long chain, turn my work, working on the right side again. It says to do 1 front post double crochet around the next. So I'm starting with my front post this time. 1 double crochet in the next. And we are going to do that for 5 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Ending on our front post double crochet again. This time for our decrease, we are just doing a double crochet 2 together. So I'm going to yarn over, insert my hook into the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, 3 loops on my hook, yarn over, pull through 2, 2 loops on my hook. Then I'm going to yarn over, insert my hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, 4 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, and pull through 3. So I'm just doing a regular double crochet 2 together for this round. And then I am going to repeat. So I'm going to do 1 front post double, 1 double, so that's 2, and 3 is a front post double, 4 is a regular double, and then 5. So for 5 stitches, I'm doing a front post double, and then double crochet 2 together. Yarn over, insert hook into the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, insert hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, 4 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, and pull through all 3. So that is how we decrease round 17. And that is the round you'll be starting with a front post double crochet. So your decrease is just a DC 2 together. So you're going to repeat that all the way around. one front post, one double for 5 stitches, 3, 4, and 5, and then a double crochet 2 together. And then you'll join with a slip stitch to the first. All right, this is what it looks like so far. It's starting to come in. Your row 17, your last stitch is going to be a double crochet 2 together stitch. And now round 18, excuse me, is a repeat of round 2 again. And then we're going to follow that same pattern. So round 19 will be with a decrease, combining the 2 stitches, and then 21 will be just a double crochet 2 together. So I am going to go ahead and do round 18, and I will start 19 for you because I want to show you how to work around those decreased stitches when you're working your next round. So once I get to 19, I'll meet you back here. All right, I am on round 19, and I just want to quickly show you how to do your decrease over the DC2 together from 2 rounds below. So I've done 4, for this is round 19, for toddler size, I've done double crochet front post, double crochet front post double for 4 stitches, and then I need to do a decrease. So as you can see, we've got our DC2 together right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to work right around it. So I'm yarning over, insert my hook into that stitch because I'm doing the double crochet first, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Got 2 loops on my hook. So now I'm ready to do the front post double. So I'm yarn over, I'm going to insert my hook behind that DC2 together. So both posts of that stitch. I'm going to yarn over, pull up a loop, 4 loops on my hook, yarn over, pull through 2, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 3. So you would just treat it as if it were a regular stitch and work your front post double crochet right around it just as you would a regular stitch and complete your decrease the same as you would before. So you're going to run into that each time you do it. Just work right around it and you should be fine. So for the rest of it, so I'm going to finish out round 19, then 20. My even rows are single crochets. So I'm continuing this pattern of doing a decrease, a number of stitches, decrease, and then 2 rows later doing a number of stitches and a double crochet 2 together. And I'm going to repeat that, I believe, through round 25, I believe. Yes, and then we do a little more decreasing differently. So I'm going to go ahead and continue my decreasing through row 25. If you're working a different size, be sure to check the number of stitches you do before you decrease each round, and you'll need to follow the pattern for the different sizes. But I'll do that now, and then I'll be back to show you the rest of the hat. Okay, I have completed through round 25 for toddler size, and I have 24 stitches. So I'm going to finish up my hat by chaining 1 for round 26 and repeating round 2. So just 1 single crochet in each stitch around. All right, and for round 27, we are going to just chain 1, turn our work, and we're going to be doing single crochet 2 together around. So no more double crochet 2 together. We're going to do a single crochet 2 together, which is where we insert the hook into the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, 2 loops on the hook, insert our hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, and pull through all 3. And we're going to do that all the way around. So insert hook into the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, 2 loops on the hook, insert hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, and pull through all 3. And I'm going to repeat that all the way around, and we're going to have 12 stitches at the end. All right, and for our last round, we are just going to chain 1, and work 1 single crochet in each stitch around. So we got 12 single crochet again. And I'm going to join to my first stitch with a slip stitch, and then I am going to fasten off, leaving a long tail for sewing. Alright, and so we've just got a little hole up at the top here to close. I'm going to take my yarn needle and close that up. I usually just work around, take my needle and go through one end and out the other end. Whoops. To get that to close. And I do it like all 4 sides typically. And then I just pull tight and stick my leftover down in into the hat. Alright, so that's what it looks like, all closed up. Now we're going to take our big brim here and we're going to fold it over to about the top of where the brim started. And then I'll weave in all my ends on the inside and maybe stick a pom-pom up top if I prefer, but either way it looks nice with or without. And that is the Dutton hoodie. It's all finished. I just got to weave in my ends, and that's all there is to it. If you have any questions for me, please feel free to ask in the comments below. I'm happy to help. I hope you liked this video. I hope you found it helpful. Please subscribe to my channel. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks so much for watching.